Dan. Hello, welcome along to ILR3 qualifying session for round 4 in Russia. Currently spectating Dan, the only driver on the soft compound tyres so far. Bobstar is the fastest man out there with a 134.4 on ultra soft tyres. DNA Joe 38 hundredths behind him on ultra softs. Silent Assassin popped himself into third on the ultra softs. He's a 10th off. Owen Watt is 1.8 off on the super soft tyre, and Dan put himself into 5th place on the soft compound tyre ahead of Jackal, who's 2.9 off the pace. Liverpool, you'll never walk alone, also ups himself into 4th place. Paul McGuinness, we're looking for, well, there's a long straight, so there's 90-degree corners. Is strict corner cutting on?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Right, okay. Put penalties all around then, I'm going to say. Well, whoever takes pole could be the one that is the most cautious, so we could get an idea for this race.
Bobster goes fastest. On the ultra softs.
134.4 on ultra soft compound tyre. Majority people on ultra softs, 4 people on super soft, and obviously Dan in the Mercedes, the only person on the soft compound tyre. MK Bourne, who disconnected and has rejoined, is now starting his out lap. Only 4 people in the pit so far, and that is Baza. Whoever's in 14th, I'll get clarification on that name. Jack, who's going to be spectating from the back of the grid, and Sir Lane in the Toro Rosso. So Paul McGuinness, how would you pronounce 15th place?
ILR3 fresh. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll just call him ILR3 from now on.
Since I'm the best at pronouncing names,
yeah, the
that's
yellow
what
flag in sector 1. I think Rue is putting it into the wall. If I can go one with Rue, would be good. He's just retired from the session, I do believe, to his car. Still is moving. So 1 retirement so far from qualifying with 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Rue currently in 8th place. Maybe he's hoping to be dropped to 11th or 12th in qualifying. The green light is now flashing after that sector as the drivers are ready to go. Goody goes 9th in that McLaren, 1.9 off. I'm going to go with Goody then. He's down to 10th. He's been pushing quite hard in that McLaren.
Ninja Breadman has left the session, okay.
I didn't even know he was part of this league, but he is today apparently. Goody then, who has improved on his driving, was lapped twice in Australia. Improved this time, that looks to be an outlap there from Goody. It doesn't look to be too quick. So we'll go away from that. Most of the drivers returning to the pits to refuel their car. Danny looks like he's on a fast lap for Toro Rosso, currently in 5th, and he's messed up turn 1. And he's going to let that go. I think he's also retired from the session.
Baza is on an outlap, as well as Sir Lane. Oh, who's that? That's fine, don't worry. Danny's in the wall.
Well,
okay.
Lily Art then was very impressive in his debut race in Bahrain. Can he do it again here in Russia? Currently sat in 6th on Supersoft compound tyre, 1.2 off the pace. Bit of a gap there to Liverpool in 7th, and Owen Watt is currently in 8th. Demon Ash is currently sat in a, well, if you're not the quickest driver, you look to be starting in 11th place, just inside the top 10, with a fresh set of tyres. MK Bourne goes past the Haas driver there. Well, most people then returning to the pit lane to refuel their cars, and Dan looks like he's heading back out there. Oh, he is. Dan is back out there on an outlap for super soft compound tyre. So, still yet to set a lap are MK Bourne, Baza, Afri, and Sir Lane. I don't know how random is at the back of the grid, even though he set a lap time. We've got 3 minutes and 55 seconds remaining with the drivers now start to pump in their lap time. You really only get one shot at this. You don't want to wear your tyres too much. It's a long run down into, well, what some people call turn 1. I'm going to call it turn 1. Paul McGuinness, what is your thoughts on turn 1? Is it turn 1 or is it turn 2?
Well, turn 1's pretty much the braking zone. Although turn 1 is technically the sort of kink, but...
Are we going to call turn 1 turn 2 then?
No, we're going to call turn 1, but it's not really turn 1. Yeah. You know.
Okay, so we're going to call the kink turn 1, yes?
Yes, we'll call the kink turn 1, and we'll call the braking, the heavy braking zone into turn 2.
Okay, so the kink turn 1 and then the heavy braking zone turn 2. It's going to get a bit confusing for me because I don't go for the kink, but oh well.
You don't go for the kink, okay, right?
I don't go for the kink, no, I'm not a kinky kind of guy. So David Ash then in 12th. You're currently coming around to the final few corners in the fourth, and you're currently 3.1 off the pace on the ultra soft compound tyre. What's he going to be able to do here? Again, looks like he's going to be miles on the pace as Demon Ash. Can he improve? He goes inside the top 10, goes 8th place.
8th place. That's good, that's decent.
Decent lap time there from Demon Ash, and I think he's going to back off now. That'll be the end of his qualifying. Everyone else has got out on a quick lap time. Dan, currently 13th place, and unlucky for some on the super soft compound tyre. He's gone a bit wide. He's got to there. With strict corner cut and has that invalidated his lap time. It doesn't look like he's backed off, so maybe it has. So the front three are on an outlap. Bobster stayed into the pit lane. Is he going to be coming back out? I'm going to keep an eye on Bobster actually, see if he does come back out. We've got Randoms there on an outlap, currently sat in 19th place. Jackal's out there on ultra soft compound tyre, currently down in 15th place, but is on an outlap. Selene is on the soft compound tyre, and I do believe he's on a quick lap here. So I'm going to stay with Selene. Does show some very good pace at different circuits. Does Selene, changing the engine mix there. Now it's a sector 1 time. Not too bad. He's up on his lap time. A 130. No, he's not. He's 1/10 up. Let's say 139 there, but he's a 10th up on his personal best. Now I'm new to this victory cam, so will it pop up purple if it was a personal best?
Yes, I would think so.
Right, okay, well, so we're just going to assume that he's up on his personal best and not the session's personal best. It's Selene, and he is on the soft compound tyre as well. So again, he started in very good positions on the harder compound tyre, Selene, and managed to make something of it. Can he do it again here at Sochi? Again, locking the front tyres, which seems to be a theme of Selene in these past races. Dan is out of qualifying, so his best position will be... He's not on my screen for some... He's 13th place. Will be Dan's best qualifying position. Is he going to get past now by Selene? Currently up, didn't see his sector 2 split. Selene then up to the line. The best is a 134.4. It's going to be nowhere near that just now. Selene
136.
puts himself 11. A 136 point something that faded away before we're there. So the top 4 separated by a 10th of a second. Well, near 2/10 of a second. And MK Bond and Lily are sitting in a very good 10th and 8th on the super soft tyre. They are leading the harder compound so far. Who else is out there on a lap? Bolster's back out to try and defend his pole position. DNA Joe looks like he's on a lap here. And he is currently 2nd place. 38 thousandths off pole position. DNA Joe then. He's got the DRS wide open on the back of that Red Bull. Coming down past the straight. We've got 3 minutes remaining. No idea what the game gives us 2 clocks. It's the end of the session. Prix, Porn, Demon Ash and Randoms. So what can DNA Joe do here? Heavy braking, keep it clean for the Red Bull. And you could put that Tacoy and Brandon right away. Oh, he's almost hit the wall. That's going to compromise his whole lap time. Does he go again and risk putting more weight on that tyre? 2 minutes remaining.
Silent Assassin takes pole.
At the end of his session, DNA Joe will stay third. His qualifying session's finished as well. Silent Assassin, a 134.1 on the Ultrasoft compound tyre for Cyber. Now, he made up for what he did in China, in Bahrain, and he's showing another strong sign of pace here. Your Silent Assassin currently sat on pole position. Bobster then, currently 2nd place. It's not letting me change. I can't go with Bobster, who's 2/10 off. So far it's the end of the session then for Silent Assassin, DNA Joe. A guy in 4th place. Owen Watt 5th. Goody 6th. Danny Bobster with pole.
Oh, by 37 thousandths of a second.
37 thousandths. Pretty sure that was the gap between Bobster and DNA Joe before DNA Joe made the mistake. So the only 2 people there not to set a lap time are Afri and Jack Gooding.
It's not letting me change either.
37 thousandths. It's not letting me change. It's pretty much the end of the qualifying anyway, apart from Baza out there. I'm pretty sure he's on a lap, but 5 seconds off. The driver's now just cruising back to the pit lane now to make final changes to their car before the start of the Russian Grand Prix. So 47 seconds remaining to make final changes. Joe's not even going to come into the pits. He's just going to go round. I think that's his AI though.
Okay, right.
This is going well then. There's a McLaren.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
First time a McLaren's overtaking a Red Bull, but okay.
Oi, watch what you say. Wait for next season. So once the session comes to an end, you'll get the famous rundown by the legendary Paul McGuinness as 6 seconds remaining off qualifying until the race begins.
I just hey guys, just a quick note as well. Sorry, Afri Frisch at the 18th. He set the second quickest lap, but his lap time was invalid, so he's gonna be interesting to see him come well up the grid. Yeah.
Okay, then we'll do a rundown of the top 10. It's Bobster takes pole with a 134.153, Silent Assassin second, Josh in third, Paga in fourth, Lilliard is in fifth in the Haas, Owen Wyatt is in sixth, Goody 2K7 is seventh, Danny is 8th place, MK Bourne is 9th, and Demon Ash rounds out the top 10, but he has a 5 position grid penalty, so I wonder what that was for.
So just like saying, oh, who is this? But anyway, just like Jack said, Afri set the second fastest lap time, but his lap times were invalidated. Can he climb through this field? There's going to be carnage going into turn 2. Hello and welcome to Sochi, Russia. The drivers are faced with, well, clear blue skies with hot temperatures down on the track, and in the cockpit there's long straights and 90-degree corners. Strict corner cutting is also on, so people have got to watch their track limits and corner cutting. We've probably got one of the quickest drivers at the back of the grid because he was pushing too hard and his lap times were invalidated. It's a long run down in, well, it's a short run to turn 1, but it's a long run down into turn 2, what some people call turn 1. It's going to be interesting off the start. We have the formation lap, which I'll hand over yet again, like I did last time, to Paul McGuinness.
And there we go, formation lap is underway. Bobster in the Renault leads the pack away, followed by Silent Assassin, DNA Joe in third, Paga in fourth, Lilliard again up there in fifth place, Owen Wyatt in sixth, Goody 2K7 in seventh place, and RWE has been disqualified from the formation lap. Danny is in eighth, MK Bourne starts in ninth, Liverpool You Never Walk Alone in 10th, Sir Lane starts on 11th, just going to get the... there we go. RWE 12th, Randoms is in 13th, he's starting in Ultra Softs, Mr Crumpet in 14th on the Super Softs, Demon Ash 15th on the Ultra Softs, Jacko in 16th on the Super Softs, Baz at 17th again on the Super Softs, Afri Frisch starting at 18th on the Softs, oh that's interesting, and the legendary Jack Gooding starts in 19th on the Super Softs.
Might I add, also some people call him Jask for some odd reason.
Jask, the good old Jask.
It's Jask. Jask.
Big up evil.
And it's Jask. Yep.
Guys, some of the drivers are asking to do qualifying, driver interviews at the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can do driver interviews if you want.
I can invite them in if you want to.
Give us the podium drivers.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll see you in the action.
And some random person has left us.
Yeah, but they can't. It's weird. They can join the lobby, but they can't pick a car. Like, it's just restricted to that. It's weird.
Well, I'm currently looking at the leader gaps, and it's weird to see that even on the formation lap, the gap to the leader from last to first is running at 30 seconds.
P8, mate. I'll be P8 by the second lap.
Now that's 30 seconds more that Bobster wants to be sitting there. He wants to get into his grid slot and fly on into turn 2, sorry. Well, they've got the fairground in front of them, but that's not what the supporters are looking at. They're looking at a shit ton of horsepower on the grid, getting ready to go.
Well then.
Look, the cars are ghosting. And here we go, the lights are coming on. We've got 3, 4, 5 red lights. It's a long run down into turn 2. And it's lights out. And away we go. Does Bobster get away? Well, indeed he does. But Silent Assassin in second place. And the Cyber has the inside light. Silent Assassin pulls alongside. Can the Cyber
Chaos
make the move
into
on
turn
Eddie?
2.
DNA Joe's also there as well. The 2 plus Indians taking on the back of the Silent Assassin.
Oh,
on the wall.
no. Contact. Oh,
Contact
Chaos.
there.
Chaos at turn 2.
That was something special there. Owen Wyatt is leading the race, but Assassin has the inside line in the Cyber, but he has to back out of it. And the Ferrari is leading this race, but he's going to come under some serious pressure from Silent Assassin. Well, Owen Watt gained 5 positions off the start. Silent Assassin didn't gain anything. There's a yellow flag in sector 1.
Selene's gone for a spin at the back.
Selene's gone for a spin, but I'm sure Selene has the pace to catch back up. Here comes Bobster on the back of Silent Assassin. Selene has left the session as well, so a very good driver has left this session. Bobster putting Silent Assassin under some pressure here, and he needs to find a way past this Ferrari to put some space between him and Bobster. Both drivers looking feisty off the grid.
So Danny has already made 4 places up on the first lap into 4th position.
Does Bobster have a look up the inside here? I don't think he does. Owen goes wide in his Ferrari, but Silent Assassin hasn't had the best of run at Bobster. Well, there wasn't enough traction in that Red Bull to make the move. And what was the reaction to Paul McGuinness' start? Paul McGuinness' start, what's the reaction from the start from Paul McGuinness?
My start was very good, but anyway. No.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
That was to be expected. Turn 2 is a nightmare of a corner, especially on lap 1, so I mean, yeah, it was bad, but it's to be expected.
Has Demon Ash gone to the pits?
Demon Ash makes an early pit stop then, and one with entry board.
DNA Joe's in the pits as well.
Are in as well. Right, well, me and Paul spotted this in Bahrain. Bobster has a lack of straight line speed, and he wasn't catching Silent Assassin in a straight line. This is a track where you need the straight line speed as well. Is that going to hamper his
Joe's left the session. Joe's out.
Josh is out.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, for sure around here probably better with the straight line speed. It's a compromise to get it right into the second sector, but overall he probably wanted better straight line speed, to be fair. Silent Assassin was a bit wide.
Demon Ash then rejoins in 15th place, 34 seconds behind your race leader already, so pretty much half a lap behind, and we're only on lap 2 because he had to make an early pit stop. That's going to compromise Demon Ash's whole race. We're on lap 2 out of 27. Can Bobster get close now to Silent Assassin? Hasn't been able to get close to Owen Watt since he made the move for the lead of this race. Here he comes though. What can Bobster do on the back in that Cyber? Can't do anything just yet.
It's very close to the back of the Sauber though.
He is very close to Dirty Air as well. It's going to hamper that Renault. Sector 3. And Goody's out.
Goody, yep, Goody's
out, sorry.
What's happened to Goody? Oh, he's in the wall.
Is that going to be a safety car? He is in the wall, and the front left has gone. He's lucky that Taylor's been able to hold that. That could have gone anywhere.
Silent Assassin sets the fastest lap, 1:38.9.
When are we going to see these ultra soft tyres come in? Ultra soft runners, sorry, come into the pit lane.
So I've heard rumours in the paddock, roughly about lap 10, 11, that sort of area, to come into the pits and set on a set of super softs. So we'll see how long these guys can stretch out there.
I know why Josh has retired. He's accidentally put the intermediate compound tyre on. I've just had a look then on the wee graphic, and he has the on.
Silent Assassin.
Getting close, but again, no cigar. Afri then, who started near the back, has gained 10 positions and is currently sat in his place. And Dan is also into the pit lane as well for Mercedes. I swear he started on the harder compound tyre as well. He has made a pit stop as well. Again, the lack of straight line speed on Bobster has not been able to get him close to the Cyber. There we go, this could be the moment then for Bobster to maybe try and get past. Yeah, there hasn't been a lag going on.
Oh wow. Silent Assassin is catching Owen Wyatt though.
This
Gap
could be the moment
is
where
half a
the server
second.
gets past. The gap is half a second, yeah. I've currently got it set to the leader. But here we go, then this could be the moment. He even has the DRS, the Silent Assassin, but just can't get close enough. There's a car leader, Joe.
Is he going to go for it into turn 2?
Is he going
Need to
for
be
that?
late
He's
on the
gone
brakes.
through,
He's going
Joe.
for it. He's going for it. Oh!
Can't quite make it move. Can't make it move.
Bobster's right on the back of him.
Can't quite make it work just yet. Here goes Bobster.
Oh, lag. Oh,
Assassin's in
no!
the wall.
That was
A bit of
lag.
lag there, and Assassin's in the
Oh.
wall. He's lost the front wing. That's going to ruin his whole race there. Oh, it's in the Red Bull. Oh, his tyre's gone. He's hit his teammate. What has gone on there? For Silent Assassin. Now that has to be a safety car, or at least a virtual safety car. There is debris all over the circuit.
Meanwhile, Bobster's right on the back of Owen Wyatt for the lead.
Can Bobster do what Silent Assassin couldn't do? There is a bit of lag actually on the spectator cam. Not too bad though.
This is his chance. DRS straight. It's closing. Oh, he's done it.
Is it?
Oh no, he's not. That was lag.
Inside, he hasn't been able to do it.
A bit of lag kicking in there. What else is happening throughout the field? Let's see. Oh
We've
wow!
currently got
Oh,
Liverpool on the back.
Owen Wyatt's gone off.
Whoa.
what's going?
Bobster's going to let him go. A bit of lag there.
Oh, what's going on here?
What is going on with the spectator cam here?
Danny's into second.
It seems they've all had the Julian Palmer problem. They've all got transponder problems. Well, currently to make pit stop.
Oh, Paga's now into third.
ILR into fourth. What is going on with Bobster?
Bobster's dropping.
Is he paused? He's ghosting. What is going on here then? Bobster maybe has damage because he just cut turn 1.
Meanwhile, Danny's going round the outside into. Oh, what a move! If he can pull that off.
Owen Watt has damage, that's why he's letting him go.
Okay.
He's backed out of it, and Owen Watt has damage, but it looks like he's going to come back at him here. You can't let him go and then come back at him. Oh, they're inside by side. There's so many people battling for the podium.
Paga's into second. Paga takes the lead.
Leads.
Oh, what a move! What a move!
Danny's passed as well. Can ILR find a way past in the half? No, he can't. ILR then is showing momentum that's been carried on from Bahrain and finds himself in fourth again.
Oh, but he's hit the back of the Ferrari.
He's got damage. He's damaged that front left end plate. That's going to compromise nearly the whole race. If you stay out, you lose too much time, and if you pit, you lose too much time as well. And Paga has a half a second lead on Danny already.
Oh!
Getting very close again. Don't lose your other end plate, or you'll be forced to make a pit stop.
Aiden, is there any corner cut penalties yet?
So let's have a look at the penalty. Race director.
And Owen is
Incidents.
in the pits.
Baza has a 3-second time penalty for Haas for cutting the corner. There's a stop and go penalty for, they've disconnected anyway. Baza has another 3-second penalty, so 6 seconds. Dan has 3 seconds. He's disconnected, and Jack has 3 seconds. Well done, Jack.
I was going offline to see the...
Bobster on Lily side by side.
On the inside of ILR, he's got to give way as well, especially with that front wing damage. But Alfred in the Williams is really making gains on the soft compound tyre.
Alfred is looking very, very strong at this point of the race.
He is, Alfred looking very strong, especially on the soft compound tyre as well. So you've currently got your top 4 on the Ultra Softs, your 5th on Softs, 6th is on Super Softs, and Randoms is on Ultras. So most of the back people have made pit stops. Owen Watt, RWE, MK Bourne, Mr. Crumpet, Stephen Ash, Sirlane and Josh have all made their pit stops. Some of them have disconnected though, so we're still waiting for, I would say, the top 9 to really make their pit stop, as Jack has really just suspected.
Paga's in the wall!
Pack is out in the Williams. Now that has to be a safety car, surely.
That was lag again.
The rear is gone, and so is the front. That has to be a safety car.
You would think so, surely.
Bob's our second. Lily are on the podium. Sector 1, 2 and 3 is under yellow. Does that mean they're in the safety car?
Afri Frisch 2.3 behind the leader on the soft tyres.
Oh, well, you could say this is now Afri's race. But again, I wouldn't say that just yet. We're still waiting to see a safety car or a virtual safety car. The top four, we've got some clean air here. Bit of a gap to Liverpool and the Red Bull. What went on there? You've seen it more than me, Paul McGuinness.
It just looked like a bit of lag. That his car basically hit the back of Danny, and that was it.
Well, not the way that they wanted to lose some drivers. We've seen Goody, whether it was lag or not, he put it in the wall, maybe just span the back tyres. We've seen
Afri Frisch is going for third place.
Contender. Oh, this is it. Is this the moment to get past the Haas? Not just yet.
Playing it safe.
Well, when are we going to see these Ultrasofts come in? They're still going.
Lap is it lap 7? Give it a couple of more laps. Maybe lap 10, lap 11.
I think where they are.
What's that, Jack?
They'll probably start fading about lap 8, 9, but they'll still be good. So probably, they can make them last 12, 13, 14, but it's just that the delta's going to drop way off. So I mean, if it was me, I'd be pitting about lap 11. It's about 4% wear a lap on the Ultrasofts. So yeah,
so far, from this race we have lost Paga, Sun Lane, Josh, Silent Assassin and Goody. So 5 people out of this race. We've got 14 runners so far in Sochi, Russia. Oh, is this... Oh, he's drifting down there.
Nice drift.
I don't know if it's lag, I don't know if it's real, but oh well, that was pretty cool. Well, they are. Well, he does have a bit of a gap to the cars obviously behind the Williams. Does he make the pit stop, get the front wing change and hope to come out in clean air?
It's a bit early for that, I would say. Give it a couple more laps, then pit and stick on the supers, and that should be you to the end of the race.
Well, can Lily do it? He's definitely got Afri hot on his heels on the soft compound tyre.
Cars is lagging everywhere.
Yeah, there's really bad lag in this lobby. It's very difficult.
I've only noticed it in 1 or 2 gyros. I've not got lag. It's just 1 or 2 gyros.
Meanwhile, out of nowhere, I've just checked the fastest lap board, and Mr. Crumpet has set the fastest lap of the race.
Mr. Crumpet.
Well then, how many corners did he cut for that?
Oh, there's some controversy I've just seen there from Paga.
Meanwhile, Afri Frisch
ILR chat
is on the back of Lily Art for third.
I'm going to wait though, we're going to go Paul McGuinness and talk with this.
They are side by side. Oh, around the outside. What a move, he's done it.
What a move by the Williams.
Up into third place on the softs.
So, some controversy I've just seen here on the ILR messages that Paga and the Williams is stating that Danny is taking out competition to win this race.
Oh.
Some controversy there between the drivers. Check the ILR chat.
Let's get these guys in for an interview after the racing.
Here we go then, he's starting to pull away from the Haas. And, well, Afri, over sector 3, someone crashed it, I guess. I'm trying to find out. Really wish it would tell you what driver, and it looks like it's back to green flag racing, back to yellow flags. What's going on here then? Sector 3 again. So you get Jack Gooding down on the track to find out what's going on. Jack
Gooding is in the pits.
I'm just paying for some Ultrasofts, going to set some fast laps, boys. Nothing, nowhere. I don't know why there's yellow flags though. No one's crashed. It's all good here.
Right, all good apparently then. Bob's at 1.5 behind Danny in the Toro Rosso. One Toro Rosso still in this race. The other one has retired from the session, and he's got to watch out for the Williams, which is catching him. He really has had some good pace, Paul McGuinness, that Afri.
Then he's right on the back of Bob Stunner. The gap was around 8/10ths of a second.
Going to change that actually, so it does tell me the gaps between each driver. And it's 6/10ths now, closing under the DRS. Still suspension there from Silent Assassin on the side of the circuit.
Oh, Bobster. Oh, on the curve there, lost the back end.
Could put that in the wall easily.
Let's get Pagger into the chat now and see what he has to say.
Well, we could, if we could get,
And Bobster's in the
an
pits.
interview with Pagan now, that would be spectacular, Jack. And Bobster is into the pit lane. I'm going to go with Bobster here, Paul McGuinness.
Yeah, let's watch
Just
Bobster.
to see where he comes out in this. What's he going to put on? Currently on the ultra-soft compound tyre. ILR3 followed him in as well in the Haas. But I'm going to stay with Bobster because he needs to have a quick pit stop here to come out ahead.
Oh, and they're right beside each other in the pit lane.
Oh, they're right next to each other. Oh, it's a front lane change. That's ruled him out then of getting past. I think they're both getting front lane changes.
Yeah, both. So it's a race of the pit teams now.
It's America versus France, and France has won.
Said nobody ever. Right, okay.
Well, oh, here we go. ILR's going to be behind RWE.
And Jacko's going for the move upside the... Oh, no, he's backing out of that one.
Oh, not easy.
Jacko can't make the move past Owen Watt just yet. Both. Oh, not all what's going on to the soft compound tyre. So let's have a look then. Who's made pit stops so far in this Grand Prix? We've got Owen Watt then. He currently went on to the soft compound tyre. Boston made a pit stop. He went on to the super soft along with RWE and Lily Art. Jack has pitted and gone on to the ultra compound tyre. Dan has pitted twice and is now on super soft. I think Vaughan and the McLaren is on soft compound tyre. Stephen Ash is floating on super soft. So pretty much half the field has pitted. We're still waiting for Danny, Afri, Liverpool, Randoms and Jacko and Baza to make their first pit stop.
Meanwhile, Mr. Crumpet is on the back of Jack for 11th place.
Let's have a look at this then. I'm trying to get down there. Going Jack versus Dan. Force India versus Mercedes as customer versus manufacturer. 12th place currently is Dan, 11th place is Jack. Not battling for any points, is battling for some pride.
There's a tasty wee battle shaping up here between Jacko, Bobster and RWE.
Jacko, Bobster and RWE then, the battle for 6th place. Bobster is going to go for it, Jacko fights him off. There's a car past him, he's gone wide.
Jacko's gone wide.
Bobster's going to have the inside.
Jacko fights it.
That's going to kill the movement indeed it has, and I do believe RWE is still ahead of Lily Art. Can Jacko come back down the straight line?
Fuck.
Oh, what's going on here? Okay.
Assassin has left, he's left Russia, and that is RWE under some pressure.
Whoa.
Some massive wide swipe there.
Still holding up Lily Art, he's got to watch out because Dan is a bit far behind actually, that was a bit of an over-exaggeration for myself. Jacko's going wide. Oh, Lily Art, he's hit the
Art's
curb,
round.
that's going to put him in the wall. What went on there? Did he just get on the curb? It wasn't lag.
Kind of looked as if he got on the curb, but with the lag spikes that we're having just now, could be that as well. Meanwhile, for the lead, it's down to 0.6 of a second.
Afri flying on the soft compound tyre. What lap can he go on the soft? Can maybe fit on the ultra soft?
Go as long as you can on those because they will last.
Danny's in.
They will last a
I went
long
with
time.
Danny to see where he rejoins actually.
A Kiss
Danny
Fighter
doesn't
has.
speed into the pit lane.
A Kiss Fighter has joined the session. Hello, okay. Whoever that is.
That didn't come up on my screen, but anyway.
And he's left again.
Danny, currently on the ultra compound tyre. Oh, there we go. Goodbye, my good sir. He puts on the super soft compound tyre. Lap 12 to lap 27. Well, he doesn't want to watch Formula 1 cars. He wants to go to the theme park across the racetrack. So he will see Danny leaving the pit lane from that red and blue roller coaster. Bobster sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He's catching Owen Wyatt. Owen Wyatt hits the wall there on my screen. We're still waiting there to make a pit stop. We're still waiting for Jacko, Baza, Afri, Liverpool and Randoms to make their first pit stop. Where's Afri going to come out in all this? Really is. Well, he's got a 10-second gap to Liverpool. That's what, 23 seconds to Danny.
Yeah.
He's going to come out in the lead at this point.
And he's even faster on those softs than the people on the super softs, so every chance he's got to come back
here.
up.
He's got to run on the outside here, off.
Oh no.
Owen for first bit of lag there from the Ferrari. He's going to try take the nice sharp corner. What can he do here?
He'd leave it to the DRS straight.
All over the back, he is going to wait for the DRS straight.
Well, I say straight, it's more like a kink, but it's still a straight in Formula 1. Round the outside.
Yeah. Here we go, he's got the DRS open. It's Sauce versus Super Sauce. It's French versus Italy.
He's
they
in a
actually
row.
hit each other. Bob's has hit the wall, he's going to reach on for the watch out for the Ferrari with glowing brake stick, brake discs. They look beautiful. I don't think both of them have, I don't think any of them have damage, which is obviously good, keeping it very competitive. Randoms is in the pits for in third. I'm going to stay with his battle actually to see if he can come back. I'm going to switch from stops to, yeah, I'm going to keep on stops actually. Danny is into third place. Randoms, where's he going to rejoin? We'll keep the, well, I'm going to watch the graphic for that one. So we're still waiting for 4 people then to make their pit stops.
It's going to come out.
Liliot's Battle 13th, I think. Liliot is right just in front of someone.
So Liliot then
Yeah,
made his pit stop and all over the back of a Red Bull.
It's DNA Joe, but he's out of the session, so.
Oh, I couldn't tell on the way there.
So next on Liliot is Jack in the Force India, that lovely pink Force India. But here we go with Jacko then on the back of Randoms. Random's tyres still trying to get up to speed. Jacko on the
he's gone wide.
compound tyre's gone wide again. It's going to get you a penalty.
Jack Gooding sets the fastest lap.
Formula 1 team.
That's how you do it, boys. This is ILR2.
BG Mallier's loving that. Right. What else have we got shaping up?
I don't think he can do much to get near Randoms. I think it's super soft. Obviously not as fresh as Random, so we're just going to leave that one for now.
Field is very spread. Oh, there's another Random.
I think Afri is in the pit lane, and he is. Afri is in. I seen the gap go down from 11 to 8 there. I thought he didn't make a mistake, but no. It turns out he's in the pit lane.
He's got 19 seconds over Danny.
This is going to be close. He takes off the shot. He's got front wing change.
Ultras. He's putting on. Oh, front wing change as well. Oh no.
And a front wing change. That's going to compromise it. What's he going to do with Danny? Danny's passed. He's gone the super soft actually. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no.
It changed on my screen. He's going to be behind only what? Is he going to be behind RWE at the straight? He could well be. RWE coming down the straight, and he is. He's behind both Maranello teams. Both Maranello cars, sorry.
RW's outlook himself into turn 2.
What was RWE?
He's fine
Well, he
though.
was quick on the soft compound tyre. What can he do on the super soft compound tyre? I'm going to stay with his battle then for 5th.
RWE struggling by the looks of it to get those tyres up to temperature.
Dan is out.
Oh, Dan, what have you done?
He's retired in the pit lane.
Oh, he's retired in the pit lane.
Here we go, the Williams in. He's got the inside line on RWE. Keep it clean, and he does, and he's passed. Makes quick moves past one Ferrari. He's now going what's ahead of him, and he's 21 seconds behind the leader, but I'm guessing RWE might be able to close that if he's fast enough.
Has Liverpool is still to pit.
Yeah, we're still waiting there for 2 more people actually, 3 more people, sorry, to make their pit stop. That's at Jekyll and Liverpool. RWE still right up behind that Williams.
Sector 1, yellow flag in Sector 1.
I think that's for Dan, if I'm not mistaken.
So after the patch, it's now zero chance of a safety car nowadays. I've not seen one in ages.
No. Has there been one this season, Jack? I don't even think there has. No.
There's ILR1 there was 4.
Oh yeah, that Australia race.
Australia.
Yeah.
I think we had a couple of BSCs and ILR3 in Australia, but apart from that, we've not really had much now.
Apparently the patch was supposed to fix the chances of a safety car, but doesn't seem to have worked so far.
Has made it rare.
It's made it a greater chance now.
Make it a trophy from now on.
Meanwhile, Afri Fresh is 1 point.
To apply the safety car.
Afri Fresh is 1.2 behind Owen now.
Why is it on the leader? I had it on interval.
Oh, lag spikes again.
A bit of lag there. But he is catching the other Ferrari quite quickly. And Dan has left.
Take Travel's crumpet.
Brent Mylander On strike.
There's a...
Demon Ash is past Jack.
DJ Malley was on the team radio and he's saying there's problems with the engine, so they've boxed me, but they'll let me go out again, but it doesn't look good, lads.
Oh no.
After
I think
fresh.
Williams actually.
On the back of Owen. Can he... Oh, is he going to go? Oh, is he going to go? Oh, that's very close. That's very close.
Don't take off your front wing, especially putting a new one on. Mercedes power versus Ferrari power.
Come on, Ferrari.
Not reliable
Oh!
Is that front wing damage there?
I'm
No,
not sure. That was very close.
I don't think he has any, it was, you know. But I think
You should easily get him here and down the
he
straight.
should have the legs down the straight.
Monaco's going to be fun.
Here we go. He's getting closer and closer. DRS open now on the back of that Martini Williams. Pulls to the left-hand side. Runs over the curve.
Oh no, he's pushed him out wide. Oh.
He's cut the corner. He's not going to give him a penalty.
Is that a penalty?
That. I do believe he's going
He's
to
let him
hold
through.
the position.
He's let him through.
And no, it's not. That was the wrong bit. It's not a penalty. He gets away with it. Not even a warning.
He's back through though. He was behind anyway.
Just went him past.
Yeah.
Jacqueline pulled into the pit lane for his first pit stop. So we're still waiting for Baza and Liverpool then to make theirs. He's got the run the Ferrari now, does ILR3. This could well be his moment.
Dino Pedro has joined the session. Yeah, okay.
It seems to be every time someone joins or leaves and then launches
There's a lag
spike.
spike. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the Williams keep it out of the wall there. You got to watch for that Rolex sign. Do you see what I did there? That was terrible. Oh, and what the currently for?
Oh, hello.
Oh.
So, I think the Spanish commentators next door have had a bit of
Oh,
drama.
so close. Side by side into this tricky corner here. Off camber. Still side by side.
And it's passed finally.
What are you laughing
Let's
at?
find a way past.
Oh, we've got another.
Fire's joined. Liverpool's in for his first pit stop as well, so Baza, the only person yet to make a pit stop.
Danny takes the
And that's
lead.
a Red Bull. Got excited there. Is that another front wing change? I'm not sure it was. Ferrari are preparing for a pit stop as well. That is RWE into the pit lane. Does Roux make his first pit stop for Haas? No, he doesn't. He stays out on his super soft tyre. Lap 17, out of 27.
Oh, he must have had a 5-second stop go. RWE. The Ferrari mechanics took ages there to service the car.
Oh yeah, he's just leaving the pit lane now. Maybe he did. That old black helmet looks stupid. Bobster then, currently 5.7 behind Danny. He's going to come under pressure from Afri. He's managed to find his way back into third after that front wing change. Really flying is Afri. I hope he does not get put into ILR2.
Hopefully not. Oh, hopefully not. But yeah, we'll just need to block. Oh, hello. Who's that in the background? Owen Wyatt is getting the slidey all over the place. Slidey all over the place? Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Yes, maybe a super softer coming to the end of their life.
Meanwhile, RWE and MK Born are having a nice wee battle for 8th place.
Oh, the McLaren's gone wide. World's fastest gamer. I don't think Goody's quite that. And up the inside goes RWE for the Scuderia, and he is into P8. Makes easy work off the McLaren Honda. You won't be able to do that next year though.
With where the Ferrari belongs. In front of the McLaren, yep.
Do you want to do this now? Do you really want to do this now? After now, 7.6 behind Bobster. I'm going to keep an eye on that gap, so I'm going to keep it on the interval. Oh, and what then? Looks like Random's just closing in then in that Sauber, 2.1 behind. Apparently Liverpool is 0 laps behind. Yep, because that makes sense. He's now 13 seconds behind us, so they're finally up and dated form. But again, not too many battles going on now ever since the pit stops. The race is kind of neutralised a bit.
Yeah, there's not really much happening.
Apart from Demon Ash, who's actually just being lapped by Bobster. Which means Jack will be next on the list to be lapped by, I think he's already been lapped actually by Danny. if I'm not mistaken. No, he's actually coming up to the back of him now. So he'll be looking for the blue flags to get that forced out of the way, and it's actually some lane. Jack Gooding sets the fastest lap of the race for Sahara Force India Formula 1 team 136.9 on the ultra soft tyre then. So currently you've got your top 3 on super softs, Owen Wyatt, sorry, in 4th on the soft Bobster. Oh, that Force India's tail happy, and Jack's actually retired from the session. Now Jack, if you could do us a favour and get the other Williams driver in to get a wee race interview. Jack is dead apparently.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Meanwhile, Jacko is on the back of Lily up for 10th place. He's got the DRS.
There you go then, Jacko. There you go.
Oh, this track is awful, I'm not going to lie. Into this braking zone, no. What are your thoughts on this track, Aidan?
I mean, if you have a Mercedes engine, you love it. If you don't, you hate it. Simple as.
But thanks for that.
No, personally, I'm not a big fan of this track.
It's definitely one of Herman Tilke's worst track layouts. It's just so stupid. It's just so stupid.
Jacko very close to the back of the hash there.
We touched.
Oh, he's touched.
Wow.
Oh, hello.
For touching tips.
Right, okay, this is an adult stream, but...
DRS open on the back of the...
Oh, he's gone for it! Oh, that was a late call.
What a move by the Mercedes driver to clinch what could be the final point for... Well, this could be the final point, but if he can move up the grid, then it won't be his final point.
There you go, Jack, you can catch that later on.
Stop joining.
It's because ILR3 is such a good league. That's why.
I'm going to suggest Silent Assassin and Paga to the party.
Oh
so
god.
Have a chat with them.
Do we have the boxing gloves ready?
Yeah. Well, I think Paga, he had a question with Danny. I'm not sure Silent Assassin. I think he's pretty mad at Danny.
Silent Assassin just he was hit by fucking everybody. Sorry, he was hit by everybody at the long left hander.
Apologise for that language there.
Yep, sorry. After he is closing, it was 7 something, it's now 5.8. He is catching the back of the Renault Bobster. I do believe that the top 3 are going to be going to the end.
Yeah, it's very, very evenly spread out between the top 4.
Well, I mean, if we get some driver interviews now and then get the podium runners at the end of the race, it's going to be tasty. Take the 3 yellow flags.
RWE and Jacko.
Oh, here we go. I'm trying to go
into the penultimate corner. Oh, they're off. They're both off. Oh, contact. The Mercedes is into the side of the Haas.
Jacko's round. You said RWE, so I was looking at RWE and I missed that. Thank you. Jacko then demoted back down to 11th place, and Baza pulls in to the pit lane for his first pit stop, goes for the ultra soft compound tyre. The ultra soft should easily go the 7 laps.
Aidan, are there any corner cut penalties to report of, Aidan?
Let's have a look. So recently, apart from I'm not going to say the ones I've already done, but Baza has one for 3 seconds. I think that's around about 9 seconds now for Baza. He's now in disqualification, and that's it. The rest are just warnings.
The
5.1 the gap now between 3rd and 2nd. Go on.
The top 3 are lapping within a tenth of each other. 37.803 for Danny, Bobster 37.951, and Afri Fresh 37. Oh, he's just done a 37.568. So he's the quickest driver on circuit right now.
Can we get Paga in here, please, if that's possible?
Paga. Pronounce it correctly.
Paga. He seems to be fuming at Danny. Look in the chat.
Yep, he is actually.
He is fuming. Get him in here so we can see his thoughts on this race. Epic Gamer's actually in game chat. Right.
Okay.
Please leave.
Right, is there anything happening on everybody's so spread out?
Everything's neutralised now. 4.9 actually after he is really closing in on the battle at the front.
With 6 laps to go.
I tell you what, it's absolutely roasting in this commentary box. He'd open the window.
open the window then.
Okay, that's 42.
Right, let's see.
Danny then, the gap is 6.9, seems to be getting bigger, the gap for first
What was that?
and second.
The closest battle is probably between Owen Wyatt and Randoms for 4th. But that's even that's a 3-second gap, so nothing's really happening on circuit.
The track then is starting to dry out. The race is starting to dry out, sorry. Oh well, I do feel this is a good time to maybe vote for your driver of the day. Obviously the vote closes as soon as the first driver crosses the finish line, so vote for your driver of the day. Paul, who would you go for?
Yep, driver of the day, definitely ILR3 Frisch, in a class of his own throughout the whole race, and is closing again on Bobster for 2nd place.
Again, I can't disagree with you, just like Bahrain. It's very solid for me and Paul McGuinness. Oh, goodbye!
You'd be a fool to disagree with me, but hey ho.
You would.
Yep, this track really needs to go off the calendar. It's just awful. Why would you make a track out of an Olympic park? That's just, honestly, what are we doing here?
Honestly.
So guys, yep, vote for your driver of the day. And Jamie's been watching the stream, so hello Jamie. I've been watching the stream. When someone joins, there's a huge lag spike. Yeah, we've noticed that, but it's all these random people that are joining.
Yeah, I was actually reading some of Lee Mader's tweets, and that is a glitch just now, but apparently they're looking into it, which means they're never going to fix it.
Which means, yeah, it'll be like 2019 before they fix it.
Hola Jamie, how are you? Hola amigo.
Well, no, it's Jamie, vamos, vamos. Come on, yeah, grip.
Oh, sorry, vamos, vamos.
Right, Liverpool to RWE is now 0.7 of a second.
They are closing up, which means he is now within DRS range. I'm going to change the gap to interval because I've currently got it on this leader.
In fact, that ignore that comment. I think there's still about 13 seconds, so I was on the wrong screen there.
Okay, no, that's gone well.
Yep, that's gone very well. Yep.
But again, we are seeing drivers close up to each other here. My title screen's broken.
You're just broken.
No, you're broken.
ILR3 Frisch is still 10.5 off the leader, but he is closing.
I don't think he's got it. Yeah, I don't think he has enough though. He's not fast enough.
The top 3 are really close on race pace, so it'll be very difficult for any of them to close into each other.
Who is Herman Tyke?
Herman Tyke?
Yeah.
Who said Herman Tyke?
Shamasi says driver of the day, Herman Tyke or ILR3. Who is Herman Tyke?
I think he means Herman Tilke, no?
Who's that?
That's the guy that designs these circuits.
Okay.
I mean, Malaysia was one of my favourites that he had created. He actually created Malaysia, of all places, and then he goes and creates something like this.
Jamie, he's the idiot who made Russia. Thank you, Jamie.
He also designed...
Lap 4? Eh?
Lap 4? Yep, 4 laps to go. And all the gaps are very neutral.
Oh, Jamie, very active in the chats. Istanbul, behave, Paul. Best type track.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Turn 8, Istanbul Park, that is a mega corner.
It is.
And the Americans copied it at Kota, so...
Yep, but they go right, and they've ruined it.
And Boss Kimano 56 has joined.
Please leave.
What else? I'm sure he designed Austria as well, no? So
he just knows how to design tracks with straight lines.
Pretty much, and I'm sure he done Abu Dhabi as well. He's pretty much done most of the circuits on the calendar.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Well, I think maybe he's used the life of those supersofts. The gap seems to be neutralising a bit between 3rd and 2nd. What a drive though from ILR3, from second last to third place, 3.3 off the pace.
Just under 10 seconds off the lead, so you know that's been a good drive. Oh, Paga has left the session. We'll maybe hopefully get a word with him.
Then he goes, ruins Austria, makes Valencia, Baku, Abu Dhabi and Russia. Jesus, get him off the depot calendar.
Hello.
Battle for 6. Battle for 6.
Battle for 6th.
Oh no, forget me.
Thanks. Thank you, Jack.
What am I on about? I'll leave you to it.
Thank you, Jack, for that input.
So, lap 25 then, out of 27. We are running our laps here in Sochi, Russia, and Afri is gaining. He's gained a second on Bobstar, 2.7 out of the gap.
Had it wrong.
Yeah, I think I've got sunstroke. Sorry, lads.
But it's a sunstroke.
Hey, it's me and Vladimir Putin. Jesus, knocking back the vodkas. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna go shoot some bears later.
Well, just imagine if Scotland went to Russia, they'd be putting in the goals.
Hey, I was about to do that. Stealing my puns. That was Sochi bad pun. Hey.
That was Sochi bad pun. What has this race come to? Oh god. Well then. Ginger Andy's in the comments. Oh, Ginger Andy. You made India as well. God.
Oh, so he did, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, probably for every one good track he's made about 8 absolutely shocking. What's Andy saying in the chat?
Don't remind us about Scotland.
Well, we made it here, Andy, so that's something at least.
Yeah, we made it, you didn't.
They did check our passports and things, but...
Start the penultimate lap of this Grand Prix under Danny, currently leading in the Toro Rosso. Didn't expect him to win this race.
Who's the top three?
The top...
Danny, Bobstar and Afri are your top 3.
I'll send them an invite now to the party. Paul, you need to accept it to your private party.
Ah, okay.
I'll send a few invites to some drivers.
Yes, I know Inverness are bad, but there's no need to say that, Andy.
Yeah,
oh, that's a nice aerial shot.
Here we go then. So Danny currently on the penultimate lap of this Grand Prix. Pretty much controlled it since he took the lead of this race, and he hasn't been bothered since in the back of that Toro Rosso. Another prick has joined the session.
Ash Kimmy's this time. Okay, maybe a Kimmy fan.
Bob starts second then, 6.6 off the pace. Afri 2 seconds behind. If he can get with the DRS, maybe on this lap, he can attack them.
1.5 laps to go.
1.5 laps to go then, off Russia.
Be rushing away out the commentary box after this.
That was terrible. We've got yellow flag in sector 3. It's cleared again. We're back to racing speed.
Sector 3.
And we've got another lag, but more battling in. It's now 2.5 from Anthony. I do think he's made a mistake. Bob's are then. Ever since that front wing change, hasn't had the pace. Couldn't catch Danny. So it looks like maybe his best finish is going to be 4th. Only yellow flag in sector 3. I just believe Cody's are just taking the piss for that one. R3 currently sat in 3rd. Again, another yellow 16. I'm going to stop saying that now. But currently only wet in 4th. Last lap then of Russia. Randoms, I think they're just overtaken Liverpool actually, I do believe.
Demon Ash is in the pits with 1 lap to go.
He's retired.
Is he retired? Ah, okay.
I think he left the session but he rejoined, so I think he's just going to spectate for the rest of the race.
I wondered what he was doing there. I thought he was trying one of his amazingly thought out strategies. Stick on a set of inters in the last lap or something.
Gap's now 2.2. Again, there's not enough laps for Afri. Now he would say an extra lap and he would have caught him. I don't believe so. Also gained the second then on Danny so far. Again, not been no thrilling races towards the end, well towards the back end of this Grand Prix, but you know, it could have been a lot worse. But Danny then coming down the back straight for the final time. Well, he's pretty much controlled this race since he took the lead, has Danny. mainly because Afri had to change his front wing along with Bobster, so he's pretty much been untouchable.
We'll stay on board. Stay on board with Danny.
He's done the one-stop strategy with Danny, and he comes round the penultimate corner now. Now, round the final corner, Danny wins the Sochi Grand Prix in Russia. He goes on with first place. Bobster will hold on to second place. Afri from second last to third place at an amazing pace on the soft compound tyre. He comes home in third. Dana Joker's coming 14th. He's a lap down as he finishes his race early. Owen Watts looks to be fourth place, 18 seconds behind third on the soft compound tyre, and indeed he does that. Randoms and the Cyber comes home in fifth. Liverpool in the red rope looks like he's going to be coming home in 6th position with RWE in the Ferrari in 7th. MK Bourne in the McLaren, more steady points for MK Bourne, not one of the fastest drivers, but again scores more points out there for McLaren Honda in their final season of their partnership, on soft compound tyre as well. He looks to be coming home in 8th, because I do not see Lily Art gaining 3 seconds to catch him. Demon Ash has no one else to finish his race, but we are hoping to get some of the drivers in this party to have a chat with them, to get their reactions to the Grand Prix. We're waiting now for the final driver to come across the grid, You can probably get us what your thoughts on this race.
Yeah, he basically sums it up in one word: lag. But no, it's been a very good drive from Afri Frisch, my driver of the day. From what did they say? Something like that, or was it?
Second last, so yeah, I do believe it was 18th, yeah.
18th to what, third? That's mega, that is mega. Well, who knows, he may end up getting promoted to ILR2 after that race. I hope not.
Well, yep, I hope not, but yeah, I know, he could, and cunt has joined.
Aye, language, boyo.
Sorry, boyo. Well, when you want the fake Chinese version of Grosjean, you get Ganawan. Here we are now with Danny then, for Toro Rosso. He takes home the first place trophy in Sochi, Russia. It's Toro Rosso, Renault and Williams on the podium. Portugal, Great Britain and Germany. Well, they're probably Guinness then, doing the rundown. France tossed.
Oh, Barney Rubble has joined the session.
With his driver.
Okay, somebody's having a bit of fun there. So your winner Danny, he takes the race victory after starting 8th on the grid. Bobster is 2nd, Afri Frisch, my driver of the day, in 3rd, Owen Wyatt in 4th, Randoms in 5th, wow. Liverpool, You'll Never Walk Alone in 6th, MK Bourne in 7th, Lily Art in 8th, RWE in 9th, Jacko in 10th, Baz at 11th, Demon Ash 12th, and apparently Carlos Sainz is in 13th place.
What a race from Carlos Sainz, 2 laps down. How's he got to move to Renault?
Right, now let's see.
Well, are we getting the drivers in? Let's have a wee look.
I think Jacko's left, so I don't even think I've got the... Okay. Just trying to get these invites. They don't seem to be working. Guys, Jacko, yeah, Jack even. Guys, it's not letting me invite the players in. Was that Jacko? Yeah. Because I've not. Do we want Pagan? Yeah. And who else? So Bobster, Danny, and yeah. Yep. Yeah. We never really seen much of you, Jacko, so how was your race? At least you're consistent, that's the thing. Ash Dawson, terrible race for me. MK Bourne, first lap was a laggy mess, you're not kidding. The whole game was a lag. No, Liliart, the whole lobby was lagging, so it wasn't just you. Let's see if anyone joins. Kenny's bag, okay. Right, suggested players, right. Afri Fresh, Bobstar and Paga. There you go. Invites are sent out, so we're just waiting for the guys to come in. Do you see anything in the chat, Saden, you want to comment on? The Toro Rosso is a very nice car to drive though. And it's the sexiest car in the grid, so. Sponsored by I don't know. Well, that's not really very good then, is it? A holiday you'll never get to go on. Mate, I don't think Bobstar is going to join by the looks of it. Afri Fresh, the driver of the day. Was that good? Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? No, you can't say that. You can't. Yes. Well, yeah, if nobody else is joining, we can start now. I'm just seeing. Yes. Okay, so we're in the lobby.
Oh, I've been put into a race. Oh.
Who's Kenny's bag? Okay.
I don't know. I've been put into a race, but anyway, once you come on the game, let me know and then we'll start.
Yeah, I'm on the game. We can get this press conference underway here at the Sochi Autodrome.
Right. Well, I'll go first. Afri, a very solid drive. You managed to come home with the podium. You had immense pace on the soft. Did you know that you would have the pace that you had, or was it literally just go out there and see what you could do from the back of the grid?
Well, I wanted to start on the super soft at first, but the time ran up, so I had to start on the softs. Could have done better, to be honest. I smashed it into the wall and got wing damage and had to pit early on lap 13. That's...
Yeah.
Did the lag affect your race at all there?
Lieutenant Montoya, he stormed out.
He stormed out of the press conference. Right.
What?
I was saying there, did the lag affect your racing anyway?
Yeah, we're very laggy this lobby.
Yeah.
Especially Danny were lagging.
Right, well, that's probably going to be the most controversial question. Paga, who's to blame? For your incident, you and Danny, do you think Danny's at fault?
100%.
100%. Right. Well, can you explain to us what went on your side, because we know there was a bit of lag.
Well, like, I was like 3 car lengths ahead, and then his car just went straight to my back end, and I just ended up in the wall.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well.
So, Afri Fresh is in the party as well. Congratulations, Afri, that your performance there got you the driver of the day from the ILR commentator, so congratulations on that.
Oh, Bobster's here too. Hello, Bobster. I didn't know you joined. Right, obviously, you were obviously near the front. You had contact with the Red Bull. The contact with the Red Bull into turn, well, we'll say turn 2, but into turn 2. Did that contact affect your whole race, or was it just a part of it? Because you managed to get back into second place.
No, it didn't really do it. I didn't get any damage from it. I think it was. I went to the left. He didn't realise I was still there, and he just got hit into the wall, and I managed to escape with no damage somehow, and managed to get back on after other collisions, and managed to get back on the track fine. But I don't know.
Well,
it was fine. It didn't really hinder me at all. I think it was just later on in the race, the lag. I honestly have no idea what happened with the lag. That's all.
Into turn 1, do you feel you were squeezed too much, or did you move over too much?
And no, I invited the space. He had the chance. I think it was 3 wide. He was a bit cautious of the Sauber, obviously, to his right, and completely forgot about me for a second. And I think it was just a racing incident entirely, and he didn't see me. He came up with a damage I didn't, so at the end it was, I think, the deserved punishment was the bit of damage he got from it for his lack of awareness.
Right, well, that's it for me, unless Paul has anything else.
No, I think you've answered pretty much everything they needed covered there. Yeah. I think is that us then? Do you get any more questions to ask? Thank you guys for joining, and good race. That's it, guys. We will see you next week for the Spanish Grand Prix.